He's here!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., weighing in at 227 pounds, Velveteen Dream.
What an entrance! Intoxicating, mesmerizing. A megastar destined for the stratosphere in sports entertainment.
Yeah, known for his combination of ruthlessness and unbridled flamboyancy.
Anything you can do, the Velveteen Dream can do better. The real deal. This kid's got it all. The WWE Universe intoxicated by the Dream. How can you not be? So charismatic.
I'm not gonna lie, it's hard for me to take my eyes off him.
It's Dream time!
What's he doing now?
Firing anything he wants. He's the Velveteen Dream.
Corey, I think he wants you to go talk to him.
And his partner, standing 7 feet tall, weighing in at 385 pounds, The Big Show!
Strutting to the ring. One of the all-time greats, possibly in the best physical condition of his career right now. I think he's on B-Sax's diet.
Well, that's a great thing. Big Show more agile than we've seen him in years. You said it, Corey, looks better than he's been in years, and more dominant than he's been in years. Just the look on the face of the Big Show says it all. I am here, I am ready, not just to compete, but to dominate.
What a giant! There's only one. The knockout artist. Cassius Ohno's here.
And their opponents, first,
What's
from
this?
Dayton, Ohio,
I think it's about to be a
weighing in
highlight
at
reel.
260 pounds, Cassius Ohno.
Ooh, and now we have a brawl on our hands.
Oh, yeah. They didn't need the match to start to make a point.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Ref's going to call it if they don't get into the ring.
Yeah, this referee's warning them.
Beautiful technique. Float over.
Oh.
And do it. Oh, right to the back. Despite his career still being in its infancy, I'd say Velveteen Dream has already compiled an impressive list of superstars he's turned back.
He definitely has, Michael. And for me, I think I first realized Velveteen Dream was for real when he arrogantly stated he could beat Cassius Ohno in 30 seconds at TakeOver Philadelphia.
Guys, there's nothing like a good old-fashioned tag team match. As you guys mentioned, TakeOver Philadelphia was a bit of a showcase for Velveteen Dream. He actually did floor the knockout artist within 30 seconds, but it wasn't until about 10 minutes later that Dream actually defeated Ohno.
That's pretty much the story of Velveteen Dream right there. He talks a big game and can even live up to it sometimes, but he may maybe just a tad overconfident.
He looks a bit off his game here. Heading into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
Oh, no.
Inverted DDT.
Oh, what a crash.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, what impact. Ooh, what impact.
Guys, at the risk of sounding like an amateur psychologist, it seems pretty clear that Velveteen Dream absolutely thrives on attention.
Nah, don't worry. You just sound like an amateur commentator.
Dangerous position here, guys.
Oh, no, no, no,
Back
no.
suplex and the slam.
Well, I agree with Byron's statement that Velveteen Dream is an attention seeker. I mean, why else wear all the frilled shirts and jeweled outfits?
Why else? How about because he's a fashion icon? Anyway, the only thing that matters is what you do in the ring. And let me tell you, Velveteen Dream can do pretty much anything.
Back between the ropes.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
Oh, nasty impact.
He's on the defensive here. His tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
The beauty of tag team competition is that he doesn't need to take the entire brunt of the opposition's attack. Though the thought of making a tag doesn't necessarily appear to be on his mind right now.
What a stomp! Good grief!
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. Here he goes.
Nailed it.
Now that's what I call making a statement. Cassius Ohno is in a real...
And he stops the count.
Man, Big Show never stops.
Oh, clothesline! His partner wants back in this match, guys.
He looks rested and ready to go to me.
Man, what a slam.
He's going for it all.
Look out!
Body on body.
Wow. Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
This is it.
He looks to be losing a bit of leverage here.
Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
Comes up big with the reversal.
Rolling fireman's carry.
Just when you thought he had nothing left. Oh man, can Ohno recover from this?
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. He looks for it once again.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
And he breaks up the pinfall. Wait a minute. There goes the ref.
Man down.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He's struggling a bit here. This tag team match is dangerously close to getting out of control for him.
This is not the time to be a hero. To keep this match from slipping away, he needs to get his partner in there and take a break.
In a back-and-forth match like this, he has to do everything in his power not to let his opponent gain too much momentum here.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
He could do it here. And there's the tag. Big Show into the ring.
Oof.
You doing here, Corey? Is he done? They did it. Wow, what a match. Tag teams always entertain, but the entertainment on that one was off the charts.
That's the kind of match that makes me proud to be here at ringside. Action from the opening bell and a finish people won't soon forget. That's what I love about the WWE, a match that lives up to expectations, but still finds a way to surprise us. Good stuff.
Dream and the Big Show.
And they pick up the win, thanks in large part to Big Show.
It's performances like the one we just saw from these guys that makes tag team wrestling so exciting.
Hope you set your DVRs, folks, because that match is worth going back and watching again.
following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, Alicia Fox.
Hey, Alicia! Alicia!
Well,
you should have heard what Byron was saying about you earlier today.
Michael! I'm getting out of here.
Good, thank God. Now the show can get crazy like a fox.
Yeah, she's not quite like all your other superstars in WWE. She has some issues.
Unpredictable, sure. I'm into that sort of thing.
Here comes the Queen.
And from the Queen City, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
Back at NXT, Charlotte was part of a group called the Four Horsewomen with Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. Wow, has Charlotte evolved from those times. First ever women's Hell in a Cell match against Sasha Banks. An amazing Iron Man match as well. Charlotte has accomplished it all in such a short period of time. Multi-time champion, history maker, record setter, legend in the making. Mella is money!
And their partner, from Staten Island, New York, the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella.
Byron, are you ready to admit the truth yet?
That Carmella's the most obnoxious woman in the entire women's division?
You are delusional. Mella is money.
Well, it's great where you can wear blinders.
Why would I want blinders on when Mella's around?
So what would you know anything about how to win a title like Mella?
So I see you're kissing up to Carmella as well.
Why wouldn't I? I think she's an unbelievable talent.
Mella is money.
I love these girls.
Who doesn't?
I don't.
And their opponents, first, Peyton Royce and Billy Kay, the Iconics.
Byron, you only harbor ill will toward Peyton and Billy because you can't sit with them in catering.
Absolutely not. I harbor ill will towards them because I've never seen two ladies who derive so much joy from gossiping and tossing shade at anyone they choose.
Well, Peyton and Billy simply enjoy one another's company and spreading the good word around the locker room.
Look, I might not be a huge fan of their personalities, but they do have an incredible story. Started out together in Sydney, Australia, came to WWE, signed their contracts at the same time, and now here they are, ready to compete on the big stage.
You must have read about that on the internet, Saxton, because I know Peyton and Billy don't talk to you. Look at this, the Iconics shining bright on pay-per-view. Stunning.
And controversial.
And their partner,
Here comes
from
Sasha.
Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Byron, it's always a treat to see Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks has her own swag, she's got her own confidence, and she knows how to back it up.
If there's a camera around, Sasha wants to be in front of it. If there's a spotlight out, She wants to be in the middle of it. Sasha Banks once stood in line for the opening of a refrigerator.
Corey, I don't understand what your issues are with Sasha Banks. She's one of the all-time greats.
You ever talk to her? She's intolerable.
Or he's just jealous. He wishes he had half the bling that Sasha has.
Here we go as we start this 3-on-3 matchup.
Looking at the 6 competitors we have in the ring tonight, I think it's safe to say that we're entering dream match territory right now.
Ouch. Harsh impact.
Lariat.
While Peyton Royce's career is just getting started, guys, I'd say she has already accomplished a great deal, including being named the 2016 NXT Breakout Star of the Year alongside Billie Kay.
Jaw-shattering boot.
She's so close. Look out. There's the tag.
And that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael. That NXT Breakout Star of the Year award Michael brings up is something for Peyton to be proud of, especially when you look at who she and Billie Kay beat to take home the hardware.
Yeah, there were certainly some big names there. Talk about Ember Moon, Andrade Cien Almas, but in the end, it was the iconic duo walking away with the win. Sharp knee. Oh, hanging on for dear life.
Oh, alley-oop powerbomb.
That might be it. Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. 2 teams of 3 compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations could be added like no disqualification, 2 out of 3 falls, elimination, falls count anywhere, or whatever else someone could think of. Matches can also be held in a caged environment.
Six-man tags can be fought under so many different types of stipulations. Teams can be part of a faction, where 3 superstars have aligned because of a common interest. The most crucial aspect to a 6-man tag team being successful is that trio's ability to act as one cohesive unit, 3 individuals working collectively at all times.
So much can take place during a 6-man tag match. Regardless of what type of match the teams of 3 are competing in, the members of that team must be on the same page. Oftentimes, the teams who have the best continuity are the most successful. In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where Bray Wyatt invited the New Day to do battle at the Wyatt family compound. New Day accepted, but what followed was something no one expected or will ever be able to forget.
Clothesline!
Off with their head.
Corey, we've talked about 6-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and cinder blocks were used as weapons and automobiles were used as battering rams.
The New Day versus the Wyatt.
Look at this. No trouble getting out of that one.
Gonna take more than that.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
There are instances when a 6-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not always seen eye to eye, or are in the midst of a disagreement. When that's the case, someone on the team must step up and be the voice of reason so the trio can function as a cohesive unit.
Devastating elbow.
She's taking on some offense here. She's got 2 very capable partners in her corner. Now might be a good time to bring one of them in.
Corey, earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of a six-man team have differences or had differences in the past. If the team can't find a way to get on the same page, they will not last very long. Someone on the team has to step up and make sure for at least that match, everyone on the team can work together.
That's easier said than done. Just because superstars might be favorites of the WWE Universe or have a common enemy, that doesn't mean they'll get along. It also doesn't mean that any past issues will magically go away. In this business, people have long memories, so if someone sees an issue on their team, they need to resolve it right away.
Look at that. Boom. Nice. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Tag made. I got a feeling there's some bad intentions in mind here.
Kick right in the midsection and boom! This might be it.
Oh, my. And Charlotte was able to get out of danger there.
Lucky for her. I think we're about to see a high-risk.
Whoa! Over time, there have been various types of six-man teams that have been successful. There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Andersons, and the Von Erichs.
She counters before it's too late.
She is on fire.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Down with a power bomb. Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Oh, the backstabber. Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement. She's got it. Can she end it here?
She's staying in this match.
Big boot. And she comes up short.
If you're going to leave your feet, you got to make sure you're going to land the move.
Tagged in. Charlotte is looking hurt. She's in deep trouble now.
I'm not so sure she even knows where she is at this point.
I think this one's over.
I don't know about you guys, but this beat...
She's turning the tables.
They ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Look at this, Byron.
It doesn't look like she's going to get her to tap here.
She's out. She escapes the hold.
Just when it looked like her night was over, too.
And look, hung up on the second.
Nailed it.
Oh, look, Billy Kay's in position.
She better do something fast.
The Flair legacy grew at Charlotte's first WrestleMania, where the Raw Women's Championship was revealed.
Nice job getting to the ropes.
He really had no choice, Cole. It was either get to the ropes or tap.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Keep your eye on this one.
Corey, you mentioned Charlotte's first WrestleMania. Winning at WrestleMania is already big, but she did so with Ric Flair in her corner, walking that same ramp as the Nate did so many times.
Not to mention the fact that the robe Charlotte wore at WrestleMania.
Look at this, Byron.
She's almost out of it.
She works her way out of that one.
She's still got a bit of an uphill climb here, though.
Ooh, what impact. When the WWE Universe hears the term, the streak, most think of The Undertaker's 21-match WrestleMania streak, but Charlotte Flair had quite a streak of her own.
Charlotte started her WWE career 16-0 in singles pay-per-view matches. From July 2015 to February 2017, it was over a year and a half of dominance by the Queen.
Byron, you recounted Charlotte's streak, which included wins against Sasha Banks, Bayley, Natalya, Becky Lynch, the Bellas, and Paige. All top performers themselves, but none kick right to the midsection.
I think we know what's coming up next, Michael.
Indeed we do!
Natural selection.
And she looked like she had no chance just a few moments ago.
That changes everything.
Kick out. This one's not over yet.
She powered out there, Michael.
Uh-oh, gentlemen. It is turning into boss time.
You stole my line again.
Hey, Byron, just like you might grunt.
This one's over, guys. That's one of those moves where you check your extremities upon impact.
I finally found out why Sasha Banks wears those ridiculous glasses. When you spend that much time searching for a spotlight, it's hazardous to your eyesight.
And Sasha with the backstabber, flipping her over. Here it comes. Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement. Man, she knows. There's a pin now. You can feel however you like about Sasha's glasses, Corey, but when she hands them off to an excited kid in the audience, it means the world to that fan.
Yeah, Sasha Banks has no problem paying homage to the Hitman. And hey, maybe it'll inspire the recipient to become a WWE superstar one day.
What's your excuse for always sitting in the front row begging and waving?
And it's homage, not homage. In off the tag. Here we go. She's oh, and she makes the tag.
And not a moment too soon, Michael.
For as good as Carmella is, Corey, the unfortunate truth is she's not above bending the roof. She goes for the cover, and she kicks out with relative ease.
She's more durable than she looks, guys. Oh, the referee better get a hold of things. She's on the attack and on the move.
Going all the way up. Well, Corey Curley has no issue with Carmella's nefarious in-ring style, but Byron, her opponents most certainly do.
They do, Michael, but they also know what they're getting into ahead of time. So they know that they have to be on the lookout all match long for any shortcuts Carmella might take.
Trying to prove a point here.
Born in Australia, Peyton Royce's path to WWE saw her travel many miles, including a stop in Calgary. Locked in! It's locked in! I knew it was only a matter of time.
Has Carmella produced an end result?
Not today, guys.
I can't believe she broke out of that, Michael.
Corey, Byron did allude to Peyton Royce's training in Canada.
Yeah, she's a product of your best. She might have. Peyton just took her out with a leg lariat. This is all but over.
She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
Look at her go.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Boom, what impact.
There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all six superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal competitors in the ring during that time, you must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count or risk being counted out and lose the match for your team.
Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks down. Many times the two teams are so determined to tear each other apart that they don't pay attention to who the legal person in the ring is or where the referee is in their 10 count. That's a huge mistake.
In the throes of battle, superstars lose their composure in what was a six-man tag match breaks down into a Pier 6 brawl. And if you don't keep an eye on the referee's count, you could get counted out and be the reason your team loses the match. I can see Byron making that mistake and ruin it for everybody.
Thanks to Raw General Manager Kurt Angle, in May of 2017, the WWE Universe saw a dream team come together when the Hardy Boys joined forces with the lunatic fringe Dean Ambrose.
Some good technique right there.
Carmella just barely got out of the way.
Clubbing blow to the back. You gotta believe this one's over.
Byron, we always make a point to talk about continuity amongst team members. In the six-man match, where Dean Ambrose teamed with the Hardys against Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz, both teams worked very well together. That surprised me, since this was the first time they teamed together. But there was something that night about the lunacy of Dean Ambrose fitting perfectly with the Daredevil Hardy Boys.
I've got to say, I had goosebumps for a week after the Hardy Boys returned to WWE in 2017's WrestleMania. During that six-man on Raw,
She goes for the cover. An easy kick out there.
Wow, what's it going to take?
The partner's itching to get back in there, Byron.
No surprise, she's a gamer.
Carmella.
Boom! Kick! Man! That's it. That's what she needed.
She's got that gleam in her eyes. Carmella wants to put...
Boom! Kick! Man! She's back in full control now.
She goes for the cover. What a six-man tag match. That match is worth another look. Here we go.
when any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff.
Alicia Fox, Charlotte Flair, and the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT North American Championship.
This man is a real force, Drew McIntyre.
A revamped attitude, revamped appearance.
Introducing the challenger from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre. Introducing the champion from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the NXT North American Champion, Adam Cole.
Don't go anywhere.
One of the more deeply personal rivalries that redefined a generation of competition in NXT was the conflict between Adam Cole and Drew McIntyre. Those battles were a showcase, the prestige associated with being recognized as NXT champion.
Despite my instincts, I have to agree with you there. The mauling that McIntyre suffered at the hand.
Adam Cole, this is going to be big!
Tell me about it.
Is he done?
The pressure's too much. They tap.
Here's another quick look at some of the highlights.
Here is your winner and still NXT North American Champion.
One of the more deeply personal rivalries that redefined a generation of competition in NXT was the conflict between Adam Cole and Drew McIntyre. Those battles were a showcase, the prestige associated with being recognized as NXT champion.
Despite my instincts, I have to agree with you there. The mauling that McIntyre suffered at the hands of Adam Cole was just the beginning. And I must say, it was shocking to see McIntyre beaten like that in front of so many people.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
I'll reiterate what we talked about, Byron, and that's Adam Cole's assault on Drew McIntyre. The premeditated attack was launched because McIntyre was the NXT champion. And to no one's surprise, Cole believed the championship rightfully belonged to him.
Oh, that's survival of the fittest. The rivalry between the two superstars was so heated that the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, returned to the ring to serve as a special guest referee for one of their matches.
He's going for the pin. No trouble kicking out of that one.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
Oh, nasty impact.
The strength of the Undisputed Era group can be linked back to its leader, Adam Cole. The trio was built with specific elements in mind, and NXT has felt the wrath of these men from the moment they arrived. A knee drop!
Not looking good for the champ here. We have to give credit where credit is due. The vision Adam Cole utilized to create the Undisputed Era was genius. Adam Cole knew exactly what was needed to invade NXT and earn big opportunities.
Wow. You actually made sense, Byron. Congratulations. Adam Cole looked to men he knew as allies and enemies and united them for one common cause: domination.
He misses the dive.
And unfortunately for him, there was no water in the pool.
Harsh impact.
Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there. Goes down hard.
Whoa, nasty fall.
And again, unbelievable.
You don't see that every day.
What a stomp. Good grief. Drew McIntyre with an easy kick out there.
Drew McIntyre has chosen to kick out here. See what I did?
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. What a strike. Ooh. The champ in defensive mode here. Unfortunately for the champ, momentum is clearly on the challenger's side right now.
Don't write them off just yet, guys. From what I see, these guys are pretty evenly matched at this point.
Drew McIntyre is getting ready.
Given what we've seen so far, I wouldn't at all be surprised if we see a title change here tonight.
Beautiful technique.
Drew McIntyre beginning to look a little uneasy.
This is not at all how the challenger drew this one up.
The amount of punishment he's absorbed in this match is absolutely insane. A lesser man would have given up and walked away by now.
This is one of the more evenly matched contests.
Make your last shot count. Can he finish the job?
The champion into the cover. Drew McIntyre gets the shoulder up.
Not yet.
If you asked me at the beginning of the night, I'd tell you that there was no way this title reign was coming to an end. But
What a scary drop.
Oh, it's over.
this may very well be it.
Yes! Unreal performance.
That match deserves another look. Here we go.
Check him out here.
This match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be on their A game every time, I guess.
Here is your winner and new NXT North American Champion, Drew McIntyre.
And there's your winner.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
And guys, I wouldn't be surprised if this...
Now look at this.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing
And now we have a brawl on our hands.
Oh, yeah. They didn't need the match to start to make a point.
Ref's going to call it if they don't get into the ring.
Yeah, this referee's warning them.
Ooh, what impact. And here we go, folks, as we get this tag team match started.
These superstars are about to put on a clinic in tag team competition, guys. That's how good they are.
Oh, Ziggler is here to show the world just how good he is, and he's ready to steal the show.
Well, it's bad attitude to give him the moniker of the show off, but you've got to respect a guy who isn't afraid to lay it all on the line and bet on himself. Thunderous slam.
Boom, what impact.
Dropkick hits the mark.
Clothesline. This is going to be big, one way or another. Kofi Kingston looks stunned by that.
It's decision time, Cole. Does he try to get back on the offensive himself, or does he attempt to make a tag here?
I know it's early, but if things stay the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe dream for him.
And the absolutely spiked DDT.
Dolph Ziggler wants to take a chance. Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
What a clothesline! Ouch! Kofi Kingston getting put to the test here. His hopes of winning this match appear to be dwindling in a hurry.
He's not looking good, and at this point, he has no option but to make it to his corner and get his partner in there.
He's not looking like himself right now, and I hate to say it, but this might be the beginning of the end for him here.
Irish whip.
Axe handle finds the mark. The first time Kofi Kingston took flight on cable television was in 2008 as part of WWE's relaunch of ECW. Eventually, Kingston soared on Monday Night Raw and held Intercontinental and World.
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Oh, that'll slow Drew McIntyre down a bit. Earlier, Corey, you mentioned Kofi's titles. I should also point out he was United States champion, and after a bitter rivalry with the Viper Randy Orton, continued to win tag team gold with different partners.
Kofi's also become famous for escaping elimination in the Royal Rumble match by defying the laws of gravity. But in 2014, Kofi became filled with the power of positivity as part of the group called The New Day.
There's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. That's the switch. Dolph Ziggler's in.
big elbow.
Big E starting to slow down a bit here. He looks to be a little surprised right now.
I can tell you with all certainty that he did not anticipate his opponent mounting any sort of comeback here. And it looks like he was wrong. Very wrong.
Oh, he's able to reverse it. Oh, and a snapmare.
That'll give you whiplash.
Tagged in. Oh, going to the top. High risk. I don't think I've seen a superstar more driven to succeed than Drew McIntyre. When he was released in 2014, McIntyre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, McIntyre really took a negative and turned it into a positive. Instead of feeling sorry for him, great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
When this guy's on, look out.
Following up on what you two were saying about McIntyre's initial release, not only did he return with more fire and fans, he also came back in even better shape than before.
He's looking at it. This might be it.
Oh, my.
We know what this is. It's a stampede.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent.
Drew McIntyre sizing it up. Kingston in position.
This is it.
Drew McIntyre gets out of the way.
He's going for it all. Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back. McIntyre looking to end this. And Kofi Kingston is really taking a pounding.
Boy, is he ever. This could be the end of him at any moment right now.
Things have really gone from bad to worse.
He might have it. Whoa, he lets him out.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights.
I'd say Drew McIntyre's career is a story of two completely different chapters. McIntyre himself would tell you his first chapter didn't quite go as planned, but boy, chapter 2 is a whole nother story. Submission time.
Is he done?
And he breaks the hold.
But look at him, still trying to catch his breath. Michael, I like your analogy of McIntyre's career as two different chapters. And while chapter 1 didn't necessarily blow anybody away, there was a foreshadowing of this could end it in a hurry.
Looks like he's awakened from his coma. He's moving with confidence.
Harsh impact. Kofi once again rising to the occasion. But now, can Kingston make the most of this?
Oh, right to the body. That hurt.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Here's the cover. 1.
Slam down hard.
Kofi Kingston is in position.
Trouble in paradise. That should do it.
We're going to take another look at this.
I can watch this move over and over.
1, 2. Barely at 2.5.
How'd he do that?
Big E tagged in.
He's got him covered. Too close for comfort.
He's still in this.
Big E, overhead belly to belly by Big E. Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural Tag Team Champions.
There was a lot. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Here we go. Big E is setting up. Counter here.
Drew McIntyre gets out of the way. Don't know if it's going to make a difference, but Kingston is playing mind games now.
And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre.
If you recall, guys, when Drew McIntyre first showed up here in 2009, he was anointed the Chosen One. And while it may have been premature back then, I'd say McIntyre is more than living up to it nowadays.
Oh, clothesline!
As Byron alluded to, Drew McIntyre's initial run in WWE had ups and downs, but ever since his return in 2017, I'd say McIntyre's among the most dominant superstars on the roster.
As with the people he's defeated since returning. And let's look at some of these names, Cole. Bobby Roode, Andrade Cien Almas, Seth Rollins. Those are some pretty big names, if you ask me.
What a punch! You don't see this side of Big E very often.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop. In a relatively short period of time, Big E's made a career of taking the biggest names in WWE.
Big E on the move.
We'll see how long his stamina. Oh, incredible elevation from the big man.
Drew McIntyre with an easy kick out there.
Wow, I thought this was over. Big E with a big overhead belly to belly.
There's a sound that a superstar's body makes when it crashes down to the mat from the big ending. There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Nailed it.
What a stop.
Good grief. You gotta believe this one's over.
I'm not sure how much he has left. Dolph Ziggler is rolling now.
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through.
Ooh, that has gotta be it.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here. Dolph Ziggler is going zigzag.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Quick cover from Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, boy.
What an incredible tag team contest. Tag teams always entertain, but the entertainment on that one was off the charts.
These superstars gave as good as they got, and these fans got their money's worth from the opening bell.
Here are your winners, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre.
comes the Undisputed Era.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 422 pounds, the Demon King, Finn Balor, and Goldust. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 397 pounds, they are the NXT Tag Team Champions, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, the Undisputed Era.
If you didn't think about moving, you better apologize. Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
Beautiful technique.
Impactful slam.
What a strike. Right on the mark.
Tackle.